In every democracy, institutions act as guardrails that protect foundational values. The article argues that India is at a turning point where these guardrails must defend federalism, a core feature of the constitution. The author criticizes the Supreme Court's recent opinion under 16th presidential reference concerning the powers of governors and the president, stating that it undermines India's federal structure and strengthens central dominance. The constitution envisages the union and the states as equal partners, with the union being first among equals. States are not subordinate units. They enjoy complete autonomy in subjects under the state list such as police and land laws. However, the unchecked power of governors to delay, return, or reserve state bills for presidential assent creates a situation where an unelected governor can override the mandate of an elected state legislature. This, the author argues, is against democratic principles and violates the basic structure doctrine. Governors often act as political agents of the ruling party at the center, and therefore their actions must be tested on the touchstone of reasonableness and judicial review. The two-judge bench in the Milnad case had recommended reasonable timelines for governors to act on bills. Ignoring such timelines effectively gives governors a pocket veto, paralyzing state governance and eroding federal autonomy. The article further highlights a series of central actions that weaken federalism: denial or GST compensation, excessive use of cesses to avoid revenue sharing, partial implementation of finance commission devolutions, high state contributions required for centrally sponsored schemes, politically motivated financial packages before elections, and the use of agencies such as the CBI, ED and Income Tax Department to pressure opposition-led states. Combined with the growing intervention of governors, these trends pose a systemic threat to India's federal balance. The author asserts that such distortions, if left unchecked, will reduce states to administrative outposts under the union government. Democracy cannot function when the will of the people is overridden by unelected authorities. The preservation of federalism, therefore, is essential for the preservation of India's constitutional identity. The editorial concludes with a call for institutions, especially the Supreme Court, to introspect and restore the federal equilibrium.